This part, we are going to review some of those essential expressions. These are like idiomatic expressions, and you can use them in writings, especially in task one or task two. In both, they are applicable. The first one is play a pivotal role that we had in the previous slide. So means be important or a crucial part of something or to something. Technology plays a pivotal role in modern communication, means it is very important part of it. Without it, modern communication will be impossible. Or education plays a pivotal role in economic development. Trigger a debate about something. Trigger comes from trek or trekking, means pulling. Trigger is that part of the gun that when you pull, it shoots. So trigger a debate means shooting, like shooting or starting a debate or causing a debate. In fact, trigger anything. You can use trigger instead of cause. Trigger a debate, trigger a kind of conflict between two parties or groups. Trigger a debate about something means start a debate or discussion on an issue. Like the new policy triggered a debate about privacy. So it caused a kind of debate about privacy. Means some people agreed with that, some people disagreed. Debate is different from discussion. The debate means like challenging two groups or individuals challenge, but discussion is just changing the views and ideas. The rising cost of living triggered a debate about wage increases. So when the cost of living in a society increases, it brought about a debate about wage increases. They started talking about the wage increases, increasing the salary. Pose a serious threat to something or somebody, like putting something in danger or using kind of hostile or unfriendly, not friendly words to frighten somebody. So pose a serious threat to something means endangering. Climate change poses a serious threat to biodiversity. So is endangering that, is putting the biodiversity is the different species that we have in nature, and their existence is necessary for the survival of nature. A balanced nature is biodiversity. Bio means life, diverse means difference, means different animals and plants are necessary to be in nature to keep the balance. So climate change poses means put forth a kind of threat that is seriously is endangering the nature. So poses a serious threat to the balance in nature. Air pollution poses a serious threat to human health. This is also endangering human health. A double-edged sword. Sword is a kind of weapon. Double-edged means it has two edges are sharp, so it can cut from two sides, both sides. So it means it can be beneficial or it can be harmful. It has benefits or drawbacks. It means it has negative point or positive point at the same time. Double-edged sword. Sword is a weapon coming from Old Norse and still in languages like English and German we use like sword, Schwert, they say, and sword. Social media is a double-edged sword. It connects people but spreads misinformation. So positive aspect of it is connecting the people, making kind of network of individuals that easily can connect to one another, but at the same time is a means or medium through which misinformation and fake news can be spread. Working from home is a double-edged sword because it offers flexibility but reduces teamwork. So you are flexible in your using your time from when you work from home, but at the same time, you cannot do successful and effective teamwork. So it has positive and negative sides. Strike a balance between something or two parts, especially or two people. Strike a balance. Strike means strike is something that passes very fast, quickly, striking. And stroke also comes from this in heart problems. We say the person had stroke. Stroke means something like a problem that passes very fast. So strike a balance between two things, like maintain a fair mix of two aspects. Balance means fair mix. It is important to strike a balance between work and personal life. So creating the balance, strike a balance. So maintaining the balance between work and personal life is very important. Important, you can use also instead of important, essential, significant, not significant, important, essential is better here in this context, or vital, crucial. You can use these words instead of important. The government needs to strike a balance between economic growth and environmental protection. So needs to bring about the balance between economic growth and protection of the environment. Take something for granted. This is also expression, but can be used in academic context, especially when you are talking about, for example, the people or government, the people responsibility or government's responsibility. We can use take something for granted. It means you don't give real value to that because it is, you don't appreciate it, or you don't appreciate it because it is easy access. Then you get used to that. To fail to appreciate something due to its constant presence, because always it is, or it has been available, so you don't recognize or you don't appreciate its real value. So you take something for granted. Many people take access to free healthcare for granted, or access to free internet is also taken as for granted because always we have the internet is always available. But when one day it is disconnected from the When one day you are disconnected from the internet, then you know the value of it. We should not take clean air and water for granted because always they are available and they are easy access. We shouldn't take them for granted. So we have to give value to them. We have to uh, protect them. In fact, like we protect the environment, so we have to keep the water and air clean for later generations. Bear in mind, bear, like put forth. It is something like bring out or put forth, bearing. Bearing a born also comes from this when bearing a child or when somebody is born. This is a participle form of this. And bear, bore, born. So somebody is born, so comes to this world, in fact. So bear in mind means carry in your mind. You have to keep it in your mind. Consider it. Policymakers must bear in mind the long-term economic impact. So they have to keep this fact in their mind that is related to long-term economic impact means this economic impact will last for longer time. In the future, we will uh, possibly see the results of it. Students should bear in mind the marking criteria when writing essays. So, marking criteria is related to text writing. So, when you mark the, like you use um, the words, linking words to connect the sentences together in the coherence and cohesion at the same time is taken into consideration. So you have to bear this in your mind when you are writing, especially academic essays. In the long run, means something that happens and is valid for a long period of time, extended period. Investing in green energy is cost effective in the long run, means in the far future also we will see the result of it. So cost effective means it reduces the uh, expenses and it is valuable for the, it is worth it, in fact, to do it, to invest in that. Invest in green energy is cost effective. In long run means not necessarily right away we see the result, but after so many years, we will see the result of it. We will see the value of it. A healthy lifestyle reduces medical expenses in the long run. So when you have healthy lifestyle, you won't need medical expenses. You won't need to spend money on your health just through paying to doctors and physicians and medicine. In the long run, means a long time. This and the result also will last for a long time. Play a vital role. It is like play play a pivotal role. Or really, we had play a pivotal role is very similar to that. Play a vital role means also very important. Vital also comes from V or vital, like life, related to life. And vitality comes also from this noun form of it, to be essential in achieving an outcome, like play a pivotal role in something. Teachers play a teachers play a vital role in shaping future citizens. So their role is very important and essential in creating and training. In fact, training a generation that are good citizens for the society. The media plays a vital role in informing the public. So it plays an essential role in giving information to the people. Raise awareness means to give knowledge, increase knowledge of the society or somebody. Raise awareness means to increase public understanding or knowledge about an issue. So schools can raise awareness about environmental sustainability. Means can increase the knowledge and understanding of the people and students especially about their sensitivity and increase their sensitivity about environmental sustainability. Sustainability means sustaining, means maintenance, like continuing, like being protection of the environment. Campaigns are effective in raising awareness of public health issues. Campaigns are those activities that some groups or people take, measures or activities that they take for or against something, like by protesting or supporting kind of issues. And campaigns are effective in raising awareness, means giving knowledge to the people, the public, about their health issues. Make ends meet. This is related to financial status of people or families or individuals, like manage with limited income. When you make ends meet, means your income barely covers your expenses, means your income is not enough for your expenses or is just enough for the expenses. So make ends meet. Like it is difficult to create the balance between the income and expenses. Many part-time workers struggle to make ends meet. So those people who have part-time job, it is difficult to create balance between their income and their expenses. Rising prices make it difficult for families to make ends meet. So this inflation makes it difficult for families to balance their income with their expenses. Shed light on. Shed means throw, like shedding. Also, we use for this blood, shed blood, like soldiers shed blood for their country. So shed light on something means make it clear, like clarify or explain it. Explain something that is difficult to understand or is complex. The study sheds light on the psychological effects of social media. So makes it clear. Psychological effects of social media. That is something very complicated issue to discuss. So study makes it clear and clarifies it and explains it. Further research is needed to shed light on the issue. So further study will possibly clarify the issue. Face the consequences. So it means you do something and then you have to expect the consequences. To deal with the results of one's actions means something like the results or consequences of what you do. Neglecting education reform may lead society to face the consequences. So if society rejects the educational reform, so the result will be on them. So they have to accept the results. Means the detrimental, possibly detrimental results of this rejection or neglecting. Neglecting means ignoring, like you don't take it into consideration, don't consider it, don't take it serious. Individuals must face the consequences of their lifestyle choices. So they have to accept the results of their actions. Bring about change. So trigger a change is like that. So bring about means cause or initiate transformation. Cause or initiate a transformation. Initiate means start, and transformation means change in the form of something or shape of something. Innovative thinking. Innovative thinking can bring about positive change in education. Innovative thinking can bring about positive change in education. So something that innovative, it comes from nova. Nova means new. Innova, innovate or innovate means like put something into new form. Innovative or innovative means like making something new, like renewing something, like thinking. Innovative thinking means new mentality, can bring about or can cause positive change in education. Strong leadership is required to bring about social change, to be the result of this.